Tonight on SmackDown, the energy inside the arena is absolutely off the charts as the tension reaches a critical level. The WWE Universe can feel the momentum building, and it is obvious that something major is about to unfold. Standing in the center of the ring is Drew Mcintyre, the Scottish warrior himself, holding a microphone with a kind of confidence that immediately commands attention. The crowd response is divided, but Drew remains completely unfazed. He slowly circles the ring with a self-assured smirk, clearly enjoying the moment as he begins to address the audience. Mcintyre speaks with conviction about dominance, sacrifice, and the weight he has carried for this industry when others could not. He reminds everyone of the wars he has survived, the championships he has captured, and the legacy he continues to cement week after week. In Drew's mind, there is not a single competitor in the locker room brave enough, or reckless enough, to step forward and challenge him right now. As his words hang in the air, the crowd begins to buzz, sensing that the situation is about to escalate. Then without warning, the music hits and the entire arena erupts with noise. The mood instantly shifts as Trick Williams makes his entrance, oozing confidence and swagger with every step toward the ring. Trick deliberately takes his time, feeding off the reaction from the WWE Universe and making it clear that this moment is very intentional. This is not a random interruption, this is a calculated statement. With microphone in hand, Trick enters the ring but never once breaks eye contact with Drew Mcintyre. The two stand face to face in the center of the ring, and the tension between them is thick enough to feel through the screen. Trick finally speaks, calm but sharp, telling Drew that all the talk about dominance sounds impressive, but it only truly matters when it is proven against new and hungry competition. The crowd immediately erupts in approval. Drew responds with a raised eyebrow and a cold stare, clearly unimpressed by the interruption. He steps closer, using his size advantage to loom over Trick, and warns him that stepping into the ring with the Scottish warrior is not something to take lightly. Drew reminds him that many superstars have tried to build their reputation at his expense, and every single one of them came up short. However, Trick Williams does not show even a hint of fear. Instead, he flashes a confident smile that only fuels the crowd even more. Trick fires back by saying Drew may represent the past and the present, but he represents the future of SmackDown. He talks about momentum, hunger, and the new generation that is ready to rise and take control. The WWE Universe is now fully invested, chanting loudly as the confrontation grows more intense by the second. Drew's expression suddenly turns serious, and without warning he forcefully shoves Trick backward. The arena gasps in shock. Trick stumbles for a brief moment, but almost instantly fires back with a lightning-fast right hand that connects cleanly with Drew's jaw. The crowd absolutely explodes as Drew staggers before quickly regaining his balance. At that moment, the situation completely breaks down. Both superstars begin exchanging heavy strikes in the middle of the ring, each shot landing with bad intentions. Officials sprint down the ramp in a desperate attempt to restore order, but neither competitor is willing to back off. Drew swings with pure power and aggression, while Trick responds with speed and precision, matching the intensity blow for blow. What started as a confrontation has now turned into a full-blown fight. Security personnel finally flood the ring and manage to separate the two men, but the hostility is far from over. Drew is visibly furious, shouting and struggling against the officials while pointing directly at Trick and warning him that he has just made the biggest mistake of his career. Trick, breathing heavily but still wearing that confident grin, simply nods back as if to say he is ready for whatever comes next. The crowd grows louder and louder, chanting for the fight to continue as SmackDown officials struggle to maintain control of the situation. At one point Drew nearly breaks free and lunges forward again, but security manages to hold him back just in time. Trick leans over the ropes and shouts that whenever Drew is ready, he knows exactly where to find him. The message could not be clearer. This issue between Trick Williams and Drew Mcintyre is far from finished. As Drew is escorted up the ramp, he keeps his eyes locked on Trick the entire time, his anger still boiling over. Meanwhile, Trick remains standing tall in the ring, soaking in the massive reaction from the WWE Universe after making one of the boldest statements of his career. In one fearless moment, the landscape of SmackDown has completely shifted. Now the question is no longer whether these two will collide, but when it will finally happen. And based on what we witnessed tonight, the WWE Universe should prepare itself, because Trick Williams versus Drew Mcintyre is quickly shaping into an all-out war that no one will want to miss. Stay tuned and keep it locked right here, because SmackDown just became significantly more dangerous.